Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have a quick question for you. How many times were you sitting down, writing down your goals at the end of the year or beginning of the year, super excited and motivated, but at the end of the year, you just realized that you weren't able to achieve any of those? I've been there myself before, and I've done it where I would write goals year over year, hoping that they would magically just come true, but in reality, it doesn't unfortunately work that way. And I'm here today to give you a process for goal setting that actually works, because you usually don't achieve your goals for two reasons. One, you just don't know how to set up your goals. And two, you don't track your process and the whole progress along getting to your final destination. I've been practicing goal setting myself for quite a few years now, and in this video, I want to share with you the 5 top golden rules that will help you to not only understand how to set up your goals, but also to understand what are goals and what you need to actually do in order to get a little bit closer to them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Golden rule number 1. One of the most important things when setting up your goals is to make sure that they actually motivate you a lot. But what does that actually mean? So I like to break it down into 4 different areas. One is importance. Ask yourself, how important is that goal for you right now in this period of life? 2, triggers and emotion. And this one is very interesting because I believe that whenever you think about the goal that motivates you, it should trigger a particular emotion inside of you. And there's powerful emotions that we feel inside when we just think about it is what actually pushes us a lot towards just starting doing something towards our goal. 3, value. You should see a clear value that you will be getting after achieving this goal. And it could be anything. It could be emotional value that you will be getting, financial, psychological, or even physical. Commitment. How committed are you with actually taking those little steps every single day without giving up? Because sometimes we might think that we want something, but in reality, it can be a completely different story. And without this type of clear focus, you can just end up wanting too many things that either don't matter to you or won't make you a better person. So I would rather just focus on 5 goals that you know you actually want, instead of 100 smaller ones that might not mean a lot and that you will eventually forget in a few months. Golden rule number 2, SMART goals. I tried it myself multiple times with my just personal goals and those related to my professional growth in my career, and they work all the time. So the way that SMART goals work is that every single goal that you set up has to be specific, where you have to precisely define what you want. And sometimes it's the hardest part. A goal should be measurable. Every goal that you set up should have some sort of a number, amount, or a value that will help you break down that one big goal into smaller steps that will make it a lot easier for you to just check off. Attainable. Definitely don't settle for something very easy that you know is not going to take you that much time and effort to get to, but at the same time, you shouldn't be aiming for the moon, even though some people say that you should be doing that. Your goals should be challenging yet achievable. Who is so cute? Who is so cute? Relevant. Goals should be directly relevant and aligned with just the overall path and direction that you want to take in life, because it's just going to give you another reason for doing it. Time. You must have a deadline, a time frame, or even a specific date to make sure you create that sense of urgency and that you should be knowing, okay, in 6 months, I have to be in point B, but I'm still here. So it pushes you to work a little bit harder. Golden rule number 3, set your goals in writing. Writing down your goals on the paper allows you to critically think what you want and when you want it. You will never forget anything in terms of your goals. You can always come back and change them up if needed to, or just check on your progress on what you've done so far. I have a lot of different categories that I select for all of my goals. It doesn't mean you have to use all of them. Depending on your current priorities, they can be completely different. You can just take 2, 3, 5, or all of them. It doesn't matter. I usually break them down into what I call life sections. So the first one is me and my family, me and my relationships, me and my career and money, me and my friendships, me and people in the community, me and health, me and hobbies, me and education. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Some areas can be a little bit more important to you than others. Totally normal. If you don't want to focus on health or education, get rid of it. Then sit down and try writing down all of the goals for the categories that you selected. And if you ask me how many goals I usually write for each of the categories here, it really depends. There are no rules. If you want to write down one goal for each category, go for it. If you want to write down 50 for each, go for it. Again, go back to that first golden rule that we discussed where we looked at importance, commitment, all of that to make sure that those goals are actually the ones that you want to go after. If you have 100 that you're very passionate about, then write down all of the 100 goals. Golden rule number 4, make an action plan. I think this is one of the most important golden rules out of all, so listen up. You can have very abstract or not specific goals. You can have goals that you're not passionate about. But if you don't know how to get to your goals, no matter how specific, measurable, or attainable they are, you will never get to them. All of those goals with buying a house, buying a new car, building out relationships, or building out career, they're all incredibly amazing, but the problem is that not all people actually know how to get there. What is it something that I should be doing every day to actually get there? And this is one of the most important questions that you should be asking yourself. So what we do want to avoid is you coming up with an amazing goal, writing it down on the paper, and then quietly sitting and waiting for it to come one day into your life. You have to have individual small steps for all of your goals, and yes, you have to write them down as well. Create a simple step process that you either just want to do on a daily, monthly, weekly basis, however you want to organize it, especially if the goal is really big and requires a lot of time and effort from you. For example, if I want to buy a brand new car by the end of the year, how can I get there? Should I get a part-time job to start saving more money? Canceling a few of my subscriptions here and there? So what can I do every week or bi-weekly to save up $200 or $500 to actually get that car by the end of the year? And you can't even imagine how those little things and steps have a bigger impact on the end results that you're gonna have. Instead of you just thinking here that, okay, I think I want a car by the end of the year. See the difference? Golden rule number 5. Stick with it and track it. Goal setting is an ongoing activity that you just have to fall in love with. Only by having consistency and integrity, you can create a life that will not only inspire you, but also the people around you. The whole process is what you have to learn to enjoy, because journey is what you will be actually remembering at the end and not the actual goal that you got to. So stick to your most desired goals and track them on a regular basis. These are the 5 top golden rules that I have been using myself for a very long time. So if you're still unsure or don't really know where to start, definitely ask your questions in the comments below. Tell me what is the most desired goal that you want to set up for yourself for this year. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one very, very soon.